Okay, so we got an interesting story here. Gotta clean her up a little bit, but that's minor. Okay, so this is a Denon. I think the model number is 3312. This is a In Command series. It's got all the shit that you need. It does not have 8K because it's a bit older, multi-zone. It definitely needs a cleaning. Okay, so there's a little bit of a story to this little amplifier. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That makes it a 7.1 amplifier. It's got HDMI ARC right there. That's for your TV, you're out. And if you look, you've got how many? So there's a you could put a DAC on this without a problem. It's got the digitals, triggers. It's got triggers, which is handy. And the reason it's got triggers is because of these. These are pre-outs. So this makes this a processor. So anyway, what makes this, okay, so 3312, this is 145 watts per channel, but AVRs don't work that way. I think a lot of power would go to the front, a little bit of power would go to the center. Surround would get a little bit more power than the center, maybe the same, and then the back is less. So primarily your fronts are going to receive the power. The amp is smart enough to know what it's doing, but it's a processor. It is a processor. Well, here's a subwoofer too. So it's a 7.2 actually. That's interesting. Anyway, that's weird that they got one there and one there. Anyway, I've never seen that before, but whatever. I haven't looked at a lot of 7.1 amps. I'm normally a Pioneer guy, but here's the fucking interesting part of this story. This amp did not work. It only worked on like 3 speakers. So I give it to my good buddy that's a magician, and I'm gonna let it warm up probably overnight and see what it does tomorrow. And I got this for free. I got this for free because it didn't work. But putting a couple $100 into it, it'll work. And it's a processor. So it's like a high-end Elite amp that Pioneer makes. It's a higher-end Onkyo. It's a higher-end Denon in its day. It was probably one of the highest. It was probably the highest-end Denon in its day. I don't know. I don't know much about Denon. But it's the processing feature that I'm after, just like my LX505 Pioneer. The processing part of the whole deal. Anyway, that's my story. I got it for free, and we fixed her up, and we'll go from there. Stereo Chronicles.